Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
All the years I've been threatening people with this thing, 11, you went off so easy.
We thought you'd shot yourself.
What, deliberately? What would I do that for?
It was the way you
What
said...
do you think I am, senile or something? No, I just went and do a bit of packing.
What for?
Well, I would have thought that was obvious.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Forbes. You can't give in to them like that.
Well, I don't think I've got much choice. You can't run a farm on nothing.
But, well, you've got nowhere else to go.
Oh, all I need's a roof over me head. I've never gone in for fancy living. Not about to start now.
But we can help you keep the farm going. We weren't joking about that.
I know you weren't. You're good lads, misguided, but your hearts are in the right place.
But in a couple of months, we could have this place just the way it used to be. And then all you'd have to do is sit back, take it easy.
Don't you think I'd jump at it if I thought it was possible?
But it is.
But it isn't.
How are you going to move if you haven't got any money?
I've got me pension, and I'll sell the equipment to Fletcher for whatever he's prepared to pay.
Fletcher is a rip-off.
Oh, now listen, you two. I'm tired and I'm old and I'm sick to death of arguing. I'm going to go in and lie down for a bit. I've had enough for one day.
We just can't let her do it. We just can't let her give in like that.
I don't see how we can stop her. She seems pretty determined.
Well, I don't think she knows what she's saying. I've read how people close to you dying can affect your thinking.
She's acting weird, that's for sure.
We've got to prove to her somehow that we can do it.
Well, Dad'd know what to do.
I'm sure he would. Any brighter ideas?
Well, I could call him. I wouldn't have to tell him where we were.
No, I know you. He'd have it out of you in 2 seconds flat. And the cops would be breaking down that door. And that'll probably be enough to send old Mrs. Forbes right over the edge.
Well, Paul then. I'll call him and see what he thinks.
And he'll tell your old man...
No, he won't. Not if I tell him not to. Anyhow, how will they find us if I don't tell them where we are? And I wouldn't. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm in this as deep as you are, Danny.
I don't like it, Scotty.
You got any better ideas?
I suppose it's better than doing nothing. But I'm warning
Shut
you...
up, Danny. Trust me.
We had to write a poem for homework. What do you think of this? There was a young man called Paul whose brain was incredibly small. When he tried to think, he started to blink and his pants began to fall.
Oh, Lucy.
I bet you wonder how I think of them.
Not how, why?
Lucy, I think it's time you went to bed.
Oh, please, Gran, please can I stay up, please?
No.
I've got it. Jim Robinson.
Can I please speak to Paul Robinson?
Yes, certainly. Who shall I say is calling?
Jack. I go to uni with him.
Yeah, all right, Jack, just hold on, would you? Paul, it's for you. It's your brother. Now, for heaven's sake, don't let on that I know it's him. But find out where the deuce he's calling from, will you?
Can you take that one? Hello?
Paul, it's Scott. Don't say anything, just listen.
Sure. What's the problem, Jack?
It's Scott.
So we've got to convince the bank manager to give her a bit more time. Just a couple of months. Have you got any ideas?
Not off the top of my head. I'll have to give it some thought. Where can I contact you?
I'll call you back.
Look, do you trust me in whatever I think's best?
Yeah, it's just that I don't want you calling me here. I'll call back.
What's with all the secrecy? You know you're in the clear.
What?
Just what I said. Listen, Dad's coming back now. Give us your number.
Yeah, all right. It's Wildara 351.
You stupid jerk!
They say we're in the clear.
That's as good a way as any of getting you to tell them where we are.
Dara 351. You know where it is?
No idea, but I thought you look it up on the map. I'm going to go and tell Maria. Yeah, great news.
Oh, wonderful.
Is Scott coming home, Gran?
Oh, I hope so, darling. I hope so. Oh.
Jeez, fancy telling them the name of the town.
Oh, shut up, Danny. You wouldn't have told Dad anything. You're just being paranoid.
Paranoid, am I?
Danny!
Let me go!
What the hell are you running for?
The police have called!
But they dropped the charges. The woman was drunk. She left a bag in a pub or something. I thought you knew that.
It's the truth, Danny. Everything's all right. Honestly, Scott, we wouldn't lie to you.
I told you, Danny. Paul said we're in the clear.
You lay one finger on that boy, I'll blow your head off.
Scott, what's going on?
It's okay, Mrs. Forbes. Dad wasn't going to hurt him.
That's not how it looked to me.
It's all right, honest. He won't do anything. We haven't exactly been straight with you, Mrs. Forbes.
Oh. Well, in that case, you better come inside. But I'm not easy fooled. I'm warning you.
So why isn't Dad with you?
We just thought it was best if Mrs. Daniels and I came on our own.
Good, because I never want to see him again.
Morning.
You're late.
Yeah, sorry, I had to stop off and get some petrol.
Should have done that last night.
Yeah, I should have, but I forgot.
Oh, great. You forgot.
I'll give it a rest, Dad. Guess what? What? Jim's found Danny and Scott. He's gone to collect them this morning.
Oh, yeah. What are you gawping at? Haven't seen a bloke put his coat on before, eh?
Dad, they've found Danny.
I heard you the first time. Now, come on.
I must say I had trouble believing they were brothers, but I figured they wouldn't lie to me unless they had a very good reason.
Well, I suppose they thought they did.
Are you sure it was the law you were running away from, not him?
He's never raised a hand to me.
Which is not to say that I haven't sometimes felt like it.
We've all been worried sick about them, Mrs. Forbes. We just didn't know where to start looking.
Yeah, well, I wasn't about to tell you where they were, not after what they told me. And what I want to know is how anybody could think that these fine young lads could be mixed up in something like that.
Well, I don't have an answer for that. It was inexcusable.
What about Danny's father? Has he been knocking him around?
Well, Max has always had his temper, sure, but I've never known him to be physically violent.
Oh. Then it looks as though you two young rascals have been feeding me an whole lot of bull. What are you going to say for yourselves?
I'm sorry we lied to you, Mrs. Forbes. But we were scared. Well, we thought we were going to get put away for something we didn't do.
Fair enough. Can't say I blame them for running away.
No, neither can I.
Poor Maria. The men in your life really give you a hard time, don't they?
Hard time? They're driving me nuts. Still, I suppose it's as much my fault as theirs.
Nonsense. Any bloke who'd walk out on you needs to have his head examined.
You know what they say. It takes two to tango.
Well, they have been known to be wrong. And speaking of tangos, fancy a spot of dancing this evening?
Good heavens. Oh, I haven't been dancing for years. I used to love it. No, Nick. I think I should stay in tonight.
Oh, come on, be a devil. You and the night and the music. Go on, we can have dinner first and then dance the night away.
No, I really think I should stay here, in case Jim or Helen call.
Sure.
Sure. Some other time. Okay?
Spurned again.
I'm sure you'll get over it.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, put a bit of muscle into it, Shane. Oh, useless. Here. Out the way. I can do it better with one arm.
I'll do it, Dad. Look, it's just that my hands aren't used to it yet, all right?
Who'd have thought anyone could do a perfect pike could be so damn clumsy?
You may not have noticed, Dad, but I can't execute any sort of a pike these days.
Oh, look, not like you're playing a ruddy poker machine.
Look, Dad, if you want me to give you a hand, you're just going to have to be a little bit more patient, OK? OK?
Okay. Just get on with it, will you?
Looks like you've been having a pretty rough trot.
Oh, what with the drought and Ned being sick, it's been downhill the last 4 or 5 years. Anyway, it's enough of my problems. I've done you a real disservice, Jim. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, don't be. I think I'd have done the same thing in your position. But I feel like I guided to it. I could do with some of this country air in my lungs, eh?
If you want.
Listen, why don't you two boys take your dad down and show him the fencing you've done? Go on, that ought to impress him.
You'd be right, Helen?
Oh, yes, I'm sure Mrs. Forbes and I will find plenty to talk about. Such as how she manages to get Scott to do dishes without question.
Hello, Maria.
Yes?
Oh, boy, am I glad you're here.
Why? What happened?
Well, I've got a job this afternoon, and I was trying on the costume, and the zip got caught and I'm trapped.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Hold it here.
I saw Helen this morning, just before she and Jim left. You must be relieved.
Oh, yes, I am. Oh, boy. You heard about Meg's, haven't you?
The drunk driving charge.
They should have known better.
Oh, he sounds like quite a character, this Nick.
Yes, Max and I have known him for years. He's a lot of fun. He asked me to go dancing tonight.
Oh, that'll be great.
That's it.
Thank you.
I'm not going.
Oh, why not?
It was just a friendly gesture, and other people might see it differently.
Oh, Maria, get out and enjoy yourself.
Just a sec.
Maria, I just had a brilliant idea about... Good God.
Talk of the devil. Daphne, Nick.
Hi.
Hello. Look, I was thinking, why don't I get a lavish takeaway, a bottle of bubbly, and all three of us have dinner here?
I suppose you could do that, but I prefer your original idea.
Will I ever understand women?
Don't even try.
Daphne was just convincing me that I should take you up on your offer.
Oh, it's terrific. Good on you, Daphne.
Anytime, Nick.
Quite a catch was Ned.
You made a handsome couple.
Because, mind you, that was taken 20, 30 years ago. That's my mother.
Oh, she's lovely.
Oh, that's an old school photo. See me in the back row? Who is it?
Pam Hammond from Welfare. Can I come in?
Looks as though you already are.
How are you, Mrs. Forbes?
Well as can be expected, thank you. Oh, Mrs. Daniels, this is Miss Hammond.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I've got some good news for you. Well, at least I hope it's good news. Do you remember that hostel I was telling you about in Ballyvale?
The old people's home, you mean? Yes, I remember.
Yes. Well, a room has become available if you're interested.
Oh, someone died, did they?
I don't know.
Go on. Doesn't matter much. All right, I'll take it.
Oh, right. Well, there'll be a token charge, of course, but there's no more than that. Now, I've written all the details down here
Yes,
for
I'll
you.
pay what they want. I've always paid my own way. Excuse me, Mrs. Daniels. Miss Hammond. Got to feed me chooks.
You a friend of Mrs. Forbes?
In a sense. Where is Ballyvale?
Oh, it's about an hour's drive from here. It's a good-sized town. It's very pretty.
Well, surely she'd be better in a place she knows. Isn't there something more local?
No, I'm afraid not.
It seems a shame to take her away from all her friends.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Forbes kept themselves very much apart from the locals. They were a bit naughty, really. I mean, letting people think they were married, you know, that sort of thing.
Well, that sort of thing wouldn't go down well in a town this size.
No. No, it would not. This hostel, Mrs. Daniels, it really is a nice place. Would you tell her that she doesn't have to make up her mind immediately? I'll pop back in a day or two and see what she wants to do about it.
Yes, I will.
Nice meeting you, Mrs. Daniels.
Nice meeting you.
I'm glad someone cares.
We only finished stringing this wire when you got here this morning.
That's a pretty professional job.
Mrs. Forbes showed us how. She's amazing. Knows farming inside out.
Yeah, I'll bet she does.
I reckon we're going to make a couple of pretty good farmers, hey, Scott?
Yeah, I guess.
It takes years of hard work to learn how to run a farm properly.
We've got Mrs. Forbes to show us. What's the problem?
Any idea how old Mrs. Forbes is?
70? 75?
I see what you're getting at, Mr. Robinson. But I can tell you, that old bird will be running around this place when she's 100 years old.
That's if they let her keep the place. Why don't you want us to help her?
It's not that I don't want you to help her. That's over to Mrs. Forbes and the bank manager. It's just that I want you to see the reality of the situation.
I like it here, Mr. Robinson. It's peaceful. If I went back home now, the old man and me would be at each other's throats as soon as I walked in that door. No. I'm going to do anything to stay here if I can.
Well, it's up to you, Danny. I can't make you go home. How about coming to town with me, Scotty? I've got to get a room each for your grandmother and me.
If you want. Should I go and put these in Grandma's room?
Oh, no bother. I can take it in later. Sit down.
Shouldn't we be getting back to the farm?
There's no rush. Mrs. Forbes is in good hands. I want to talk to you, Scott. Just the two of us.
What's there to talk about? I've got nothing to say.
No, well, you don't have to say anything. There are one or two things I want to say, if you don't mind. I want to say how sorry I am for a start.
Sorry for what?
For siding with strangers.
I knew you didn't believe me right from the start.
I did in the beginning, Scott. I did, really. And I wanted to all along. But after you told me that lie about Danny, I just didn't know what to believe. Scott, please. I have gone over it and over it and over it and over it, and I still can't understand why I reacted the way I did.
That makes two of us.
I suppose coming so soon after Anna. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make excuses for myself. There is no excusing something like that.
Don't worry about it, Dad. It doesn't matter.
But it does matter. Matters a lot. You're my son and I let you down. Badly. Assault. How I could ever contemplate you being involved in something like that. I've always felt sorry for Danny. Felt pretty smug about what a great father I am. I'm no better than Max.
That's not true.
I'm afraid it is, mate.
If you were like him, I wouldn't have been so surprised. So blown away that you didn't trust me.
I want to make it up to you, Scotty. Don't know how.
You don't have to, Dad. It's okay.
I just want things to be right between us, that's all.
First mistake ever. It's not too bad going.
Oh, I've been so scared, Scott. I was afraid I'd lost you forever.
No such luck. I missed you, Dad.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
You're not doing a bad job there, Dan. Oh, was there room at the inn?
Huh? Oh, plenty. In fact, I think we're going to be the only ones staying there. What's been happening here?
Welfare's going to come and cart Mrs. Forbes away to an old people's home. That's what's happening.
You mean they're going to make her go there?
Well, that's what it sounded like to me.
All the lass from welfare said was that there was a room available if she wanted it, that's all.
Well, we can't let them take her away. We can't let them do it.
Mrs. Forbes isn't ready for one of those old folks' homes. Welfare's got it wrong. You've got to speak to them, Dad.
Nobody ever made me do anything I didn't want to do. You ought to know that by now.
Could have at least discussed it with us, Mrs. Forbes.
What is there to discuss? Frankly, I don't think it's any of your business. How are you going with those spuds?
Oh, I needed that.
Had a heavy day by the sound of it.
Heavy? Oh, that's putting it mildly. I must have been mad when I told Dad I'd help him out. I should have known it'd have been like this.
No comment there.
Oh, he's impossible, Paul. He expects me to have some sort of a sixth sense about how things should be done. I mean, he never stops laying down the law. That's his trouble. Sorry, I should have warned you that I dropped by to give you an ear bashing. I just wanted to get it off my chest before I went home.
I figured as much.
It's just that Mum's got enough on her mind at the moment. She doesn't need me coming home whinging about how much of a cow Dad's been all day. Oh, I better be going. Thanks for the beer, mate.
No worries. See ya.
I'm home, Mum.
Hello, darling. Dare I ask you how your day went?
It could have been worse. Where do you think you're off to?
Nick asked me out to dinner. Thought it might do me good to get out of the house. There is the remains of last night's casserole for you, okay?
Oh, great. Thanks very much.
You're not going out tonight, are you? I mean, someone really should be here in case Jim phones.
I'm getting a bit tired of people making assumptions about me, Mum.
Shane, what's wrong?
I would have thought that was obvious, Mum. I mean, I'm not trying to moralise or anything, but don't you think it's a bit soon for you to be seeing other men?
I'm not seeing anyone. I'm just having dinner with an old friend.
Yeah, fish and chips at the Greasy Spoon by the looks of things.
You really had a bad day, haven't you?
It's got nothing to do with it.
Why don't you get yourself beer and put your feet up? And don't worry about Nick. He knows how to behave himself.
So, there I was, 20, and desperate to see the world, and everyone on my back to settle down, find a good career, think of the future. So I took off. It was the only alternative.
I've never been outside Ramsay Street.
That's a slight exaggeration, Paul.
I was speaking metaphorically, Jules. Go
Well,
on.
it just seemed to me that the last thing a bloke my age needed to worry about was what was going to happen in 10, 20, 30 years' time.
Yes. A lot of people feel like that and generally amount to nothing.
All it takes is a bit of good management. And a lot of luck.
Well, life's a gamble anyway, isn't it?
All I know is that if I'd done what my dad said, I'd never lived in places like Rome or Singapore or seen the Northern Lights, tasted wine in French vineyards.
Eh? Well, where would you have been?
Nice house in the suburbs. 2.2 kids, school fees, peak hour traffic. Anyway, I mustn't keep a lady waiting. That's one piece of good advice my father did give me. Night, beautiful.
Good night.
Don't study too hard.
Yeah, bye, Nick.
I wouldn't take him too seriously if I were you.
Yeah, but you're not me, are you?
Will they let me in?
Will they ever? I'd forgotten how well you scrubbed up.
I suppose that's a compliment.
Ready to go?
I certainly am. Shane, I'm leaving now. Oh, he must have dropped off to sleep. I think Mac's working pretty hard today.
I can imagine. Ma'am, your carriage awaits. And the pork Dijonais.
Thanks. Do you remember that time we all took a train up the coast for the weekend?
I remember how much trouble I had with my parents, convincing them that it was an all-girls weekend. I remember that.
And Eddie Reed almost got himself arrested.
In that milk bar. How was it again?
Well, he went in with this polo neck sweater right up to here and said, "Fish and chips for 7 on the double." And the local policeman happened to be in there.
That's right. He thought he was an escaped criminal or something.
I wonder what happened to Eddie.
I've lost touch with most of the old crowd. He'll be probably married with 4 or 5 kids. You're the only one, as far as I know, who never settled down.
Uh-huh. That's because I was the only one who ever had any sense. Thank you. It's the good life.
I wish Max could express himself. He thinks that a man should hide his feelings, as if showing them would be weak or vulnerable.
That's the way blokes of our generation were brought up.
Yes, but you're not like this. Jim's not.
Well, some of us get over our upbringing better than others.
That's right. Because you can see the need to change. Max can't. Who am I to criticize? I'm hardly a perfect wife.
You know, I'm beginning to think that Max doesn't deserve you. You should have married me when you had the chance.
Now you're being ridiculous.
And as I remember, those are the exact words you uttered when I asked you to be my wife.
Nick Berman, you didn't.
Oh, charming, that is. One time in my life I proposed something decent to a girl and she doesn't even remember.
If you're talking about the time when you went down on your knees and crawled across the room,
begging you to marry me,
you were as drunk as a lord.
Well, I prefer to think of it as being made bold by alcohol. One time in my life, I wanted to be taken seriously.
Stop kidding me, Nick.
But I wasn't kidding you. I thought you knew that.
Nick, I've just separated from my husband. It hurts me a lot. This is not the time to be telling me this.
Maria, I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. Well, look, would you mind if we give the dancing a miss? I'd like to go home.
Oh, thank you. It's hard to know what to do for the best, isn't it?
Well, I'll have a look at that machinery in the morning, see what it's worth. It's got to be worth more than this local dealer's offering.
Nasty little man. Fancy trying to diddle an old lady like that. Some people ought to be shot.
I wouldn't say that too loudly. If Mrs. Forbes is listening, she might just try it.
Mm-hmm. She's a spirited old bird. Do you think there's any chance of our getting home tomorrow, Jim?
I'd say so. Hopefully with Scott in tow.
good to have your son back, isn't it? Only wish we could ring Maria and tell her that we're bringing Danny back with us. Do you think that's possible?
Not while he thinks Max is at home waiting for him.
Why don't we have just a cup of coffee and forget about it, Nick? Hi, Shane. Any news of Danny?
No. Enjoy your evening?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Did Nick let you drive his car?
That's not funny, Shane.
No. No, it isn't, is it?
Think I should be going.
I apologize for my son's manners.
It's understandable, I suppose. Good night, Cinderella.
Good night. Would you care to tell me what that was all about? Look, I won't have you being rude to people I've invited to the house. Whatever you think of them.
Okay, so I was a bit off.
A bit? Have I ever been deliberately rude to one of your friends? Have I?
No.
And have I tried to tell you who you can and who you can't go out with? I'd respect your freedom to choose. I'd appreciate if you do the same thing to me. All right?
Paul? You've been under my feet all morning, young man.
I'm just trying to fix myself something to eat. Do you mind?
Yes, I do mind. You're supposed to be at uni.
For the 500th time, Julie, I just didn't feel like going in today. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I haven't had the day off officially. Paul, you can't afford to miss any more lectures at the moment. You told me that yourself.
I'll borrow somebody's notes, all right?
What's happening to you? You've always been so conscientious about your studies.
Look, everyone is entitled to a day off now and then. Taking sick is an Australian institution. Didn't you know that?
You're just being plain irresponsible. I've got half a mind to ring Dad and let him talk to you.
Half a mind being the operative term. Listen, don't you think Dad's got enough on his plate at the moment?
Right. That's it. I'm going to talk to Dad about you. As soon as he walks in that door, I'm going to talk to him, and that's a promise.
Julie, why don't you just mind your own business for a change?
You are my business. Paul?
Hey, you didn't tell me Mrs. Daniels was an artist. She's outside doing a drawing of the house. I can hang it in my room at that place. I asked her to make it look as though it'd just been painted. Oh, you were going to tell me what you thought the machinery and such was worth.
Oh, yes. Well, I had a look around. I'd say about $2,000.
I can't believe it. You know what Fletcher said, 400.
Well, I reckon it'd be worth more in the city.
Oh, I'll be happy with 2,000.
I'll have a word with Fletcher.
I can't ask you to do that.
You didn't ask, I offered. Besides, it would give me pleasure to do battle with the likes of him, believe me.
Oh, well, sure, you don't mind.
I don't mind. Where do I find him?
He's in the main street, next to the picture show.
Right, this won't be long. How you going, Danny?
He's a fine man, that Mr. Robinson. Where's Scott?
Packing his things. He's decided to go home.
And what about you?
I want to stay here. I like it on this farm.
But you can't, you know that. Now, Mrs. Daniels was telling me about your mother. She seems a good sort. Don't you miss her?
Yeah. Mum's all right.
So what have you got against going home to her?
That fool she's married to.
Don't you dare speak about your father like that. I don't care what you think.
I prefer not to think of him.
Now, you listen to me, Danny. You've got a family. Mother, father, brother. And speaking as somebody who's got none of those things, don't knock it.
Well, maybe I could get a job in town and we could share a place. Well, that way you wouldn't have to go to that home.
Oh, now you're talking stupid. You're a good lad, Danny. I know you mean well. I feel I owe you a favour. The best thing I can do for you is to talk you into going home.
Oh, what? that then?
It's all right. Look, remember, I've never used one of these things before.
It's hopeless. I'll have to do it myself now.
Look, Dad, I told you yesterday, I'm doing my best.
Well, it just ain't good enough, son. Come here. Come here. See what you can do with the fittings on the shaft. And for God's sake, don't drop them.
I just keep getting the feeling I'm missing out on something. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think so, but I've never really experienced the feeling. If I've ever wanted to do something, I've usually just gone out and done it.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You just get out there and you do it. You don't sit back and wait for life to come to you. But that's what I've been doing.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. There's usually plenty happening on campus.
I'd hardly call uni society representative of the world at large.
Just be patient, Paul. You've only got a few more years to go.
And the world as we know it could be gone in 2 years. Who can afford to be patient?
Sit down and drink your coffee.
Look, I could be dead in 2 years and I wouldn't have seen anything.
If you were dead, you wouldn't mind.
Yes, but do you see what I'm getting at?
I can see what Nick's getting at.
Yeah, I'm starting to think what he says is making a lot of sense. You see, I'm thinking seriously of you leaving uni, Daff.
So Des was telling me. Leaving uni and doing what?
I don't know, getting a job, saving some money, travelling, or getting a job that takes me travelling. It doesn't really matter much, what? As long as I get freedom and new experiences.
Do you want my advice?
Yeah, of course.
First complete your degree, then head off in search of adventure if that's what you still want to do.
You're the last one I expected to say that.
I'm speaking from experience, Paul. It's much better to finish something that you've started than to try and pick it up later on.
Yes, but I'm not even certain I want to be an engineer. That was expected of me, sure, but is it what I really want?
You're off on a tangent, Paul. Look, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but please let me advise.
Yeah, but your philosophies might not necessarily be right for me.
True, but neither are Nick's.
Look, let me explain it to you. At the moment, I feel like one of those hamsters in a treadmill, you know? Just going round and round and round and never getting anywhere and not enjoying it either.
I know.
Look, the road's just too narrow. I can't go on living this way. I've got to get out.
What the hell do you think you're doing? I mean, just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm just mucking around here, Dad, having a really great time. Thought I'd drop that on purpose just so I should knock your head on the basin.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all. And what about this mess? What am I supposed to do with this? How am I supposed to clean it up, eh?
Clean it up, I suppose. And then I suggest you get on the phone and find yourself a new assistant.
Oh, yeah, that'd be right. Walk out and leave a man in his hour of need.
You got it in one, Dad. You and your business can go down the drain as far as I'm concerned, if you'll pardon the pun.
Hey! How the hell am I supposed to get out?
What?
Look.
Thanks for the picture, Mrs. Daniels. Be nice to remember the old place the way it was. I'd like to give you this.
Oh, what can I say? It's lovely. Thank you.
Glad you like it. Wedding present.
Don't say a word. I'm only doing this because that's what Mrs. Forbes wanted.
Well, we'll be seeing you again, Mrs. Forbes. And whatever miracle you performed there, thank you.
No, think nothing of it. Thanks for all you done, Jim. Get that money off Fletcher's made a big difference.
That was no trouble at all. We better get a move on.
Goodbye. And thanks for everything.
Well, thank heaven I'm finally getting you two rascals off me hands.
Can we write to you?
Wouldn't have thought either of you could write.
Maybe we could even come and visit you one day.
You drop in whenever you like, Danny. I'd enjoy that. Oh, well, go on, get in the car, keeping everybody waiting like that.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Hey, the Wanderer's returned.
G'day.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, no hard feelings about sending in the troops, eh?
Oh, it's okay. I talked it over with Dad.
There's no point in staying away now that you're in the clear, eh, Danny?
I suppose not. Thanks, Paul.
No worries.
Well, I better get going.
I'll come with you.
I hope Dad's not there. Thanks, Mrs. Daniels.
I won't say any time, Danny.
See ya.
See ya. Hey, good to see you.
Dad was great.
Yeah, well, he got pretty worked up about it all. So, this old biddy made you work, eh?
Oh, hello. Decided to come back, have we?
Hi, Julie.
Proud of yourself, are you?
Oh, don't go on, Jules.
Why not? I think this whole family's sick and tired of his irresponsible behaviour.
Pleased to see you too.
No, now look, Scott, this is the second time Dad's had to drop everything and go running after you. First that Kim business and now all this farm stuff.
God, you can be insensitive sometimes.
Come on, we've talked enough about it.
Until next time.
I'm sorry, Auntie Julie. It won't happen again.
Oh.
Mum.
Let me have a look at you. Are you all right? Have you been eating?
I'm okay.
Thank you for bringing him, Gin.
Oh, that's all right. I have one to collect of my own. Well, I'll be off. You stick around, Danny.
I will.
See you later, Maria.
Bye. And thanks again.
That's right.
You.
Guess you've been sort of worried.
Oh, you bet. Cup of coffee?
Yeah, thanks. So, what's been happening? How's Shane?
Fine. He's working with Max at the moment.
What?
Your father was done for drink driving.
I don't believe it.
And he has also broken his ribs. So Shane is helping him out.
Poor Shane. Suppose I'm gonna cop a right earful from the old man when he gets home, yeah?
Danny, you won't be seeing him later.
Why? Is he working away somewhere?
Now, your father and I decided to spend some time apart.
What?
Well, he's going to live somewhere else.
You split up?
For time, yes.
Well, does he know I'm back?
I'll let him know.
Well, it doesn't sound like he'd care all that much.
Oh, you know he does.
You reckon? Where is he?
Not far. He's got a little place of his own.
So, the great Max Ramsay moved out of his own street.
Oh, please, Danny.
Why? Why did he go? Is it because of me?
No. We had a few problems. We couldn't work them out together. That's all.
You mean he wouldn't talk to you about them?
It's not as easy as that.
Well, we can manage without him. Can't we, Mum?
Hello again.
Oh, hi.
So your dad's back. Everything okay?
Yeah, fine.
Have you told him yet about leaving uni?
No, not yet.
Paul, I don't want to interfere, but are you sure about this?
Look, I know I don't want to go on with engineering anymore. Oh, here's Nick. Hi, just the man I want to see. You got a minute?
Yeah, sure have.
Oh, you know Daphne, don't you?
Almost intimately.
Hello?
What, somebody declared a public holiday, have they?
Not exactly.
I was just on my way. Catch you later, Paul.
Okay, see ya.
So, what do you want to see me about?
Well, I've been thinking about what you said.
Oh, it sounds serious.
Thing is, I don't know there's much to think about, really. No, I've made up my mind.
And do I need 3 guesses?
No, you won't be surprised. I want to leave uni. Well, you made me realise it's not the life for me.
I see.
Ever since you arrived and started talking to me about what else is really out there, I've had a lot of doubts about what I've been doing.
Have you talked to Jim?
No, I will. Mind you, he's not going to be too impressed, but...
You're right there.
I've just got to make him understand that I made the wrong choices so far.
But what do you want to do?
I want to take you up on your offer. You know, about being an airline steward.
Sure, but I don't want to cross Jim.
But it's my life, my career.
But it'll look like I've influenced you.
And you have, but I'm glad about that. Look, I've never really been satisfied with engineering. And listening to you has just forced me to make my mind up.
Sure, okay. But talk to your dad soon, eh?
Oh, yeah, I will. Thanks, Nick.
Well, you were here when it happened. What went on?
I know as much as what you do. They just told me they were splitting up.
Surely the old man was carrying on about whatever it is.
Nah, he was very quiet.
It's not the first time, is it?
No, they split up for a while years ago.
Before I was born?
Yeah.
What went on then?
I don't know. I was only 4 years old. God, I can hardly even remember it. Except for the fact that it was Mum who went away.
Bit of a turn-up. The old man going.
Yeah. Look, I'm going over to see him. I feel a bit bad about the way I walked out this morning. Do you want to come?
I don't know. What would I say to him?
He's still the same, Danny.
Exactly.
I know he can be a pain and he shouts and he carries on, but it's just his way.
Well, I'm sick of copying his way.
Are you coming or not?
Maybe next time.
G'day, Scott. Welcome back.
Thanks. How's it going?
Okay.
Funny to think we're out the farm this morning, isn't it?
Seems ages ago already.
What did your old man have to say about it?
He didn't. He's cleared off.
Eh?
He and Mum have split up.
You're kidding? How come?
I'm not too sure.
Hell. I never would have thought. How do you feel about it?
It's certainly going to be peaceful.
Yeah, but it's real strange, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, what's going to happen? Is it for good?
Who knows? Mum just said they needed time apart.
Well, that's something. You don't seem too upset about it, mate.
No. I can't help thinking that it might be for the best.
Not really.
Well, I don't know. You can talk to your old man. We've never got on.
Well, what about your mum?
She seems pretty upset about it all.
I don't suppose there's anything I can do.
Not really.
Must be good to have your son back.
Yes.
Maria, about last night.
I'd rather if we forgot about it. Okay, Nick?
Hi, Shane.
I'm going out.
Okay. Will you be home for tea?
I think so.
Where are you going?
To see Dad. Bye.
Situation must be hard on the boys, too. Maria, I wanted to ask you out to dinner again. Make up for last night.
Oh, no, not tonight. Danny just came home.
Sure. Can I call you later?
If you like.
You don't sound so keen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, please call.
Take it easy.
Oh, not now, Mrs. Harris.
It's me, Shane.
Oh, hang on. Oh!
Who's Mrs. Harris?
New cleaning lady. The old one got stuck at home last week, thank God. Well, anyway, what you got to say for yourself?
I'm sorry, Dad. I shouldn't have walked out on you.
No, that's right. You shouldn't have.
Well, I'm sorry. What more can I say?
Never thought you'd do a thing like that, son.
Oh, come on, Dad. Now, don't make a big thing out of it.
All right. Want a beer?
Yeah, I'll get it. Danny came back this afternoon.
Did he? Oh. You all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Damn stupid thing to do, running off like that.
I think he knows it now.
Maria got stuck into him about it.
They talked.
Expect she had a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
What do you say about me not being around?
Oh, I don't think it's really hit him yet, Dad.
Oh, yeah. Shouldn't think he'd be too cut up about it.
Listen, Dad, about working with you.
Oh, that. Looks like plumbing's not going to be a family business, eh, son?
No. It's just that it causes too many fights. Well, you're a tough diving coach, but you're even tougher as a boss.
Yeah.
Will you have any trouble finding anybody else?
Oh, I shouldn't have. I'll have a talk with the CEs.
You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no. Couldn't have fitted the end sun on the sign anyway. That's it, you.
Morning, Julie.
Oh, hi, Greg. Greg, what should I do with these addressed to the manager? Because your dad won't be back from head office till tomorrow.
Oh, well, I could take a little look at them, see if there's anything marked urgent attention.
Oh, would you?
Is there anything for me?
Yes, I think I did see something.
Oh, Julie.
Here it is. Into office memo.
This'll be it.
What, Canberra?
Confident, aren't we?
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
You missed out?
I missed out, all right.
Sorry, mate.
What does it say?
Oh, nothing specific. But I regret to inform you, etc., etc. Listen to this. And feel you would benefit from continuing to further your skills in your current position owing to the particular demands and responsibilities in Canberra. What about it? Okay. I was sure I'd get it.
You shouldn't have got your hopes up, should you?
Obviously.
Sorry, Des.
G'day, mate. I thought you'd gone.
No. Can I have a word with you for a moment, Dad?
Well, anything's possible. What's the problem?
Oh, it's just about uni.
Well, if you're having trouble with your course, I'm sure I can help you.
No, I'm managing okay. I just don't know if it's what I really want to do anymore.
I didn't know you were feeling like this.
Yeah. I mean, I was happy enough going into engineering straight after school. But now I wonder if it's because I really didn't think of anything else.
And now you have.
Yeah, I've been talking to Nick Berman. Well, he said he can get me a job as an airline steward.
Hang on a minute. I thought you were talking about changing courses.
No. I want to give up uni altogether.
To go after a job you're not even sure of getting.
Yeah, but with Nick's help,
Sounds like you and Nick have got the whole thing worked out. Hell, the guy flies in here for a few days, talks about the big, wide, wonderful world, and you want to throw everything in.
It's not that simple, Dad.
Well, it sounds like it.
Look, I've given this a great deal of thought, okay?
You can't be serious.
I am.
Very. I think the whole thing sounds irresponsible and ridiculous. And I'm not prepared to go along with it, Paul.
Didn't think you would.
Good. And there's nothing more to discuss.
Fine. Then we won't discuss it. I'll just do it.
Paul?
Paul?
It really stinks. I'm not even telling you about it. What did Arnold say?
Oh, he wasn't there. He was at head office all day.
Are you going to front him?
I don't know. Doesn't seem to be much point.
Oh, well. At least we'll still have you around.
Thanks.
Looks as though we might be losing Paul, though.
Yeah, he's really serious about giving up uni.
Yes. I spoke to him this morning. He just told his dad.
Yeah, well, maybe it's not such a bad thing. I wish I'd have taken off and seen a bit of the world.
Oh, I think Nick tends to over-glamorise it a bit.
You...
I bet behind that Man of the World act, he's as lonely as hell.
You reckon?
Believe me.
Yo, can I come in?
Nah, go away. We're having an orgy.
Thought I'd find you in your usual state of depression. I just heard about your job you didn't get.
Yeah, well, all part of life's rich tapestry.
Julie tells me she's got a date with the boss's son coming up too.
With Greg?
Yeah. Says he's got charm.
He's got as much charm as a cockroach. I'm going to the toilet.
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, thanks.
Did Julie know why Darius didn't get the job?
No. But she had a few guesses.
And I bet my name came up.
You know what she's like. Just ignore what she says, Dad.
Well, she could be right. Maybe he did lose the job because he lives with a stripper. Perhaps I should give it up or take off again.
You don't want to do that.
Hey, Daphne says you're going to chuck in uni. Hope this Nick character comes up with a job.
Oh, yeah, no, Nick's okay. He'll be all right.
Well, here's to it. And a smooth journey down the highway of life.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, Nick.
Too late for dinner, I suppose?
Yes.
Well, come in anyway.
Oh, thanks. Hi, Jim. Julie.
Hello.
Where are the rest of the gang?
Hiding from their rotten father.
We've just been having a family discussion.
Paul.
Yes, Paul. Seems someone's convinced him to throw in his studies.
Oh, hang on, Jim. It's not quite like that.
Well, you'd know more about that than I would. I've just been told it's happening.
He was asking me about work with the airline. I didn't know how serious he was until yesterday.
He tells me you're going to find him a job.
Now, I told him to talk to you first, and then I'd see what I could do.
Well, you better start doing something fairly shortly, because as of today, he's dropped out.
Now, I didn't encourage him.
No? You drop in here, when it suits you, fill the kids' heads with ideas of the big, wide, wonderful world, then swan off again. And I'm left with 4 kids dreaming about trips I can't afford, and one son who wants to throw the lot in for a job he might, just might, get.
I hardly think that was Nick's intention, Jim.
Can I say something?
No.
Well, I thought it might be nice for the Robinsons to know that there is life outside Ramsay Street.
How dare you? Just because we haven't seen Niagara Falls or eaten at Raffles doesn't mean there's anything wrong with us. There are other things to life, you know, like a decent family. And that's something you don't know about.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, there's not much point in me hanging around, is there?
Jim?
No, there isn't.
Nick. Nick? Give him time to calm down.
See you later.
That was charming.
Thanks for your support.
I just don't happen to agree with the way you're handling this, that's all.
Well, I agree with Dad.
He just all but called me a lousy father.
He did not. But he has a point. There is a whole world away from this street. Oh, it's just that you've been such a good father, you haven't had time to see it for yourself. No, Jim. You have to learn to let go.
And let my son ruin his life.
Don't be so dramatic. Let Paul take off. It's the only way he's going to find out what he wants to do. You never know, he might end up with engineering.
Yes. Well, there won't be a job waiting with me if he does. Excuse me.
Oh.
You and Mum okay?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it. I just think we should be doing our best at the moment to stick by her.
I think she's coping all right.
Yeah. Well, the break from Dad's probably doing her the world of good.
What?
I've never really thought what she has to put up with.
Well, what about Dad? Look, you're making him out to be the biggest ogre of all times. We don't even know what the real situation is between them.
Are you saying it's Mum's fault?
I'm saying that out of the two of them, Mum certainly seems to have got the better deal.
Yeah, well, you would say that, wouldn't you? I mean, he likes you. Well, me, it's different. If he wants to live on his own, good luck to him, I say.
Hi. Sorry to drop in unannounced. I'd made some other plans for this evening, but they've sort of gone by the wayside.
Everything's all right?
I've just been next door. Oh, you must be Danny.
Yeah?
Danny, this is Nick Berman, a friend of mine.
G'day.
Hello.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
G'day.
Hello.
Mum and Dad and I have known each other since way back. We haven't seen each other for, over 20 years, till a few days ago.
Nick is an airline pilot. He spends most of the time travelling.
Oh, yeah? But overseas or just domestic?
Everywhere. I hear you've been doing a bit of travelling yourself. Yeah, it sounded like quite an adventure.
You could say that. See, me and my mate Scott, we thought we were in trouble with the cops.
Funny, isn't it, the trouble you can get into when you're trying to help somebody out?
You bet. Are you going to stay and have something to eat?
Yes. Why don't you join us?
I'd love to, great.
Oh, it's you.
Hello, Shane.
Let's all go through and set the table.
Nick's going to stay to tea.
I'm going out.
You haven't eaten.
I'm not hungry.
Okay, suit yourself.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Paul, can I talk to you, please?
Sure. As long as it's not another lecture on how irresponsible I'm being. Do you want one?
Yes, please. Look, Paul, Dad is very upset about you leaving uni.
Well, there's not much I can do about that.
Well, don't you think you're being a bit selfish?
Selfish? Selfish because I'm not leading my life the way Dad wants me to.
I thought you liked engineering.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I don't know anything else. I mean, I went straight from school to university to do exactly what was planned for me.
Well, all I remember was just how happy Dad was when you said you'd follow in his footsteps.
Oh, now he can't cop it that I'm not. All he ever thinks about is security.
Well, where would we be if he didn't think like that? Paul, he has worked like mad for us, and he's had no life of his own since Mum died.
I appreciate all of that. Believe me, but what on earth would he have worked for all this time if we don't eventually go out and live our own lives?
All right. I just want Dad to be happy, that's all. I mean, I think we owe it to him.
I think you should have thought about that before you screwed things up between him and Anna. I'm sorry, Julie. But look, you and I, we're not kids anymore. I don't think you really realise how small our lives really are here. It's time to swing out, to move on. Julie, the last thing I want to do is hurt Dad. But I also want to live my life.
I suppose you're right. Well, would you have to move out?
Not sure.
Well, I know, we don't always get along. But I would miss you.
Julie.
No.
Tell Danny that story about the prince in India.
Maybe later. Everybody's heard enough about me and my travels.
I haven't.
Why do you say so?
Well, it gets boring. Lucky I haven't got my slides with me.
Your stories are so funny, the way you tell them. Please.
And not to everybody.
What's wrong, Nick? Something happened earlier tonight?
Well, it seems my tales have had quite an effect on Paul. He wants to drop engineering and become an airline steward.
Great stuff.
His father doesn't think so.
I can imagine.
Mr. Robinson's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, not tonight, he isn't. I can understand how he feels, but I think he should be a bit more broad-minded about it.
He'll be right. He was great when he came to pick up me and Scott.
Yes, he was very understanding.
I thought Dad was going to come after us.
Your dad would have been okay, too.
After he'd yelled the place down. Still, he didn't come, did he? So he couldn't have cared that much.
That's not true.
Me and Dad don't get on too well.
Well, kids' relationships with their parents are never perfect.
That's not the point. The thing is that I'm meant to be perfect, and he can't accept that I'm not.
That's enough. All right?
You know it's true.
Hey, look, no family debates while I'm here, okay?
Sorry. Tell me that story.
Righto.
Oh, hello, son. Come on in.
Oh, you've been working hard?
Oh, no. Mrs. Rose tricked me into letting her in and clean the place up.
She can't be that bad.
You want to bet? So, what brings you round?
Oh, it's funny not seeing you all the time, Dad.
Oh, yeah. Listen, Shane, don't think I don't like you coming round and that, but... I mean, you must have better things to do.
Tonight I haven't. Well, I'll let you know if I have, though.
Okay. What are the rest of the family up to?
Well, they're home.
Oh, yeah? Your mother know you're around here?
I don't know, I didn't say. They were having dinner with Nick Berman.
Weren't you invited?
I wasn't hungry.
Find that hard to believe.
Dad, doesn't it bother you that he's hanging around with Mum?
Oh, look, I wouldn't call it hanging around. I mean, they are old friends, you know.
Well, so are you. Why isn't he around here having a beer with you?
Oh, well, I mean, we see each other.
Yeah, well, I don't like it.
Oh, he's all right. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
School's going to be a pain. Everybody's going to ask questions and they'll be all at work to catch up on.
Oh.
Shane, second time you've forgotten rubbish night.
Sorry.
It'll have to go to the tip. There's a pile of bags outside. It'll start to sting. Don't you worry, I'll do it myself.
Couldn't have Ramsay Street all untidy, can we?
I think you had enough dicks about your father last night. Don't you start this morning.
I thought you would have been having too good a time last night to worry about Dad.
Okay, let's make one thing straight. Just because Nick was here, it doesn't mean I've forgotten about your father. I don't like the situation, and you two are not making it any easier.
If you don't like it, then why'd you let him go? Dad wouldn't be living in that dump by choice now, would he?
Mr. Clarke?
I want to talk to you about the Canberra job.
Haven't you had a letter yet?
Oh, I got a letter, but I want to find out why I missed out.
You weren't the only applicant, Mr. Clarke. We chose the one we thought would be the best.
Did the fact that I live with Miss Lawrence have anything to do with it?
Position called for a certain level of maturity and responsibility, neither of which I feel you've displayed of late.
In other words, yes.
You can vouch for that girl in your domestic arrangements all you like, but it doesn't change the facts.
What facts?
The situation is affecting your work, for one.
What?
That credit analysis, for instance. You made a complete mess of that.
I made a complete mess of it?
What's that supposed to mean?
I didn't make the mistake, Mr. Arnold. It was your son, Greg. He tried to rewrite the computer program.
That is not the way I understand it.
It's the truth.
And this is a typical display of your lack of responsibility. You are supposed to be a senior member of staff out here handling problems efficiently, not coming to me telling tales.
Are you serious? You are completely ignoring the fact that your son is an incompetent.
And you are overreacting because you have become personally involved with a loan application. I'm warning you, change your attitude or change your place of employment.
Max, how's it going?
Jim, hey, look, how long's this mess been here?
Well, it can't have been long. Rubbish night last night, remember?
This is still my house, you know. I mean, the street's got the family name, for God's sake. I mean, oh, it's disgusting. How can Maria let it go like this?
Well, I don't think the boys are being as much help as they could be, Max.
Oh, yeah?
How's it going for you?
Oh, fine.
Fat all right?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm still available for a beer if you need one.
Oh, well, thanks. I'll give you a call.
Meantime, I better get this mess cleaned up. It's disgusting. Disgusting! Maria!
Hello, Max.
What's all that mess doing out in the street?
Oh, don't worry. Somebody's taking it to the tip.
One of the bags is split, bud.
What do you think I'm doing with these?
Oh. Any messages for me?
Over there.
Hello, Dad.
Daddy? How you going?
Fine. And you?
Oh, I'm okay. Off to school, eh?
Yep. Best get going.
Right.
Running late.
Listen, we must have a talk sometime.
Sure. Bye, Dad.
So what did Arnold have to say?
The whole thing is over, Daphne.
What'd you say to him?
Well, I told him a few things that won't do me any good. Well, perhaps your mate Nick could find me a job as well.
Not thinking of leaving the bank, eh?
One slip, I won't have any choice.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Des, Greg asked if you'd have a look through these. Apparently the new interest rates weren't fed into the computer.
I told him how to...
Oh.
Oh, never mind. See you, Paul.
See you, mate. Your boyfriend done it again, has he?
Well, look, I think you're being a bit harsh. And let's face it, what do you know about banking procedures?
Oh, you must tell me about it sometime.
Hey, did Des tell you what Mr. Arnold said?
Yeah.
See? I was right. I knew it was because of Daphne. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I came to withdraw some cash, didn't I?
Oh, you better pop up the end of that queue.
You know, I'm losing quite a few jobs with this damn arm.
Have you had many applicants for the assistant's job?
No, a few blokes from the job centre.
And?
They're useless.
Sure you're not just being too picky?
Look, I'm not hiring some no-hoper.
Are you missing out on much work being away from the home phone, Dad?
Yeah, a bit.
Dad, I don't know what the problem is. That's between you and Mum. But why don't you come home and sort it out?
No.
It seems so stupid. I mean, you're around there all the time getting messages or equipment. Aren't you being a bit stubborn?
Look, I can't go back, Shane, not yet.
But this can't be your only alternative. Look, it's a dump.
There's no point in throwing away good money just for a roof over my head.
Oh, you can do better than this, Dad.
Not while business is down.
Okay. Want to hear one more suggestion?
What?
If you shared a place, well, look, it'd be cheaper and more comfortable.
You see me with a flat, mate? Eh? I mean, you of all people ought to know what I'd be like.
What about if that flatmate was me?
What, you?
Well, why not? Well, things aren't the best at the home at the moment, Dad. I think it'd be better for everyone if I got out.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, Danny's been a right pain, and Mum and I was just not the same anymore.
This got something to do with Nick?
No. Look, don't get me wrong, Dad. Nothing's happened. But I just don't trust the guy. What do you think of my idea?
I don't know, son. I mean, I think your mother needs you, you know.
Well, what about you?
I'm okay.
Really? Well?
Look, it's a terrific idea, son, but...
At least think about it, Dad.
Yeah, all right. I'll think about it.
How's it going?
Where'd you get to?
I went over to Dad's.
Again?
Yeah, again. Something wrong with that?
Don't suppose.
Wouldn't hurt for you to go over and see him either.
I've already seen him. Came over today.
Yeah, but you didn't talk, did you? You should see where he lives, mate. It's a dump.
Why doesn't he get somewhere decent?
It's not that easy. I've asked him if I can go in with him and get a flat or a house.
You want to live with him?
Yeah.
You're mad.
Do you really hate him that much?
No, I don't hate him. I just get sick of him being on my back all the time. He never lets up.
You think he expects too much?
You're dead right, I do.
Well, what about what you expect of him? Seems to me like you've set him some fairly high standards. You've got it exactly worked out what sort of a father he should be, haven't you? He's never made the grade as far as you're concerned, has he?
I just want him to be proud of something I do, that's all.
He's proud. It's just that he doesn't show it in the way that you think he should, that's all.
Well, how am I supposed to know? Am I a mind reader?
All right, so he's pushed us hard in everything that we've ever done. But we've got a lot to thank him for, Danny. We've never gone without anything, have we? I mean, look at this house. He could have kicked us out and stayed here himself. It is his. We could have been the ones out in the street. But do you think he'd do something like that?
No.
Of course he wouldn't. Everything that he's ever done has been for us. OK, so he's not the easiest father to get along with. But I don't think we've ever been too hard done by.
So you think I've been just as difficult as I thought he was?
All I'm saying is that at the moment he's as miserable as hell. And it's about time you gave him a fair go.
G'day.
Evening.
Helen home?
She's out shopping. Jim, we've got to talk.
Do we?
You don't make it easy for a guy to apologise.
Perhaps I should be doing that too.
No, I can understand your point.
Nick, I can't help but want Paul to have a solid career behind him. I know it sounds boring, but perhaps if you had kids, you'd understand.
Yeah, perhaps I would. Just, I got a real kick out of Paul coming to me for advice. I wasn't trying to take your place.
I know that. Trouble is, you make me look like such a stick in the mud.
Is it so important for you to have Paul follow in your footsteps?
Oh, of course not. But, well, it frightens me to think that he might want to follow in yours.
Why?
Well, I don't want him to spend his life with people feeling sorry for him.
Sorry? Is that how you feel towards me?
In a way, yeah. Is your life as good as you make it out to be?
No. No, it's not. Oh, I've done all those things. I mean, those stories aren't made up. The thing is, I've done them alone. Just wish it were different. I wish Maria had married me instead of Max all those years ago.
I thought as much. Hasn't there been anybody else?
Several. But not like her. Just before I came here, I thought I'd found somebody I could care about. She was a lot younger. Made quite a fool of the old Nick. So you're right. My life's lonely. I've envied you and Max for over 20 years.
Who is it?
It's me, Danny. You busy?
Oh, no, no. Come on in. Come in.
So this is it?
Yeah. Something you wanted?
No. Just thought I'd come and visit. Is that okay?
Do you want to?
It's a bit of a shock yesterday to come home and find out you were gone. Mum didn't really tell me what happened.
Oh, it's one of those things.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Did you and Mum split up because of me?
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Did you and Mum split up because of me?
What made you think that?
The way you and I don't get on. I always seem to cause trouble for you. Shane's accident, the mugging business.
Oh, look, I know you didn't hurt that woman, Danny.
You do now. I bet you went right off your cruet when you found out I'd run away. I figured that Mum probably stuck up for me and you two had a great big fight over it.
Yeah, bit, I suppose.
That's all I am to you. Trouble. I bet you wish I'd never been born.
Oh, now, look. I mean, we've had our ups and downs. All families do, you know.
As bad as us?
Worse sometimes. I mean, just because you live under the same roof don't mean to say you automatically get on, you know. Your mother and me, well, we haven't got the perfect marriage, you know. At the moment, we just got a few problems we need to work out.
Will you come home?
What now?
Ever?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it can't be that bad.
Oh, well, you see, that's what we got to decide. Listen, does Maria know you're over here? She'll be worried, won't she?
Yeah. I'd better get going. It's funny, isn't it?
Huh? What's that?
This is the first decent talk we've ever had. Just had to know.
Yeah.
Bye, Dad.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, well, thanks anyway.
Jeez, Graham, what have you got in here?
Black beans for the poor base of this family, huh, Nick? Jim?
G'day.
Dad?
Here, Paul.
Nick.
I'll go for you.
Nick, I wonder I couldn't reach you at the motel.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you'd been trying.
Oh, just want to find out how things are going on the job front.
Oh, yeah, I put out a few feelers. They'll get back to me.
Great, thanks.
These jobs are not easy to come by, you know. I mean, hundreds of people apply every year.
That's why I'm lucky I've got you to put in a word for me. No, I know jobs are pretty hard to come by these days. But it doesn't hurt to know somebody.
Yeah, well, I've got to be going.
Oh,
Say goodbye for me, will you?
Okay. Thanks again. Hey, guess what? Nick started to fix things up on the job for me. Shouldn't be long now.
It's not too late to change your mind, you know.
I'm not going to.
All right. Where is he?
Oh, I just left.
Oh.
Hey, Julie.
Have you and Nick made it up then?
We had a bit of a chat. I didn't realise how lonely he is.
Lonely?
Very.
Yes, I suppose he is.
Those effervescent types usually are.
And why would a guy like Nick, who seems to live life to the full, want to spend his time off with us?
Friendship.
Family contact.
Sad, isn't it?
Maybe. We all seem to take each other so much for granted. I hate the thought of Paul losing touch.
Oh, Paul and Nick are totally different. There's no way Paul's going to end up like Nick.
I guess we just have to find out the hard way.
When's dinner, Mum? I'm starving.
I'll start it when I get those bills straightened out.
Well, when will that be?
Not for some time. Danny,
Hi, Mum.
you didn't tell me you were going out.
I'm not late, am I?
I didn't know where you were.
Sorry.
Could you please get some petrol for the lawnmower in the morning?
Is that a subtle hint?
I'm past hinting. How many times do I have to tell you that the lawns need doing? Nick is going to do it.
Why did you ask him for God's sake?
I didn't, he offered.
Yeah, I'll bet he did.
Look, if you lift your finger once in a while, I will need to accept offers like that.
I'm getting a bit tired of Nick Berman and his kind and generous offers, Mum.
And what would you like me to do about that? Shane, I'm running this on my own at the moment, with very little help from you, I must add. If you don't like the way things are, it's your bad luck.
Well, all our problems might be solved soon anyway. I'm getting a place with Dad.
Hi, Maria.
Hello, Max.
How are you?
Fine. Oh, damn
wrong?
it. Nothing. Everything's fine.
Oh, never mind that. What is it?
What do you think?
Well, I've no idea, have I?
Well, I'm not meant to be offended when Shane simply announces that he's going to live with you.
Oh, now, hang on a minute.
What's he been telling you? How things are awful at home?
Well, he said you and him had been clashing a bit.
I'm sure he did.
Well, obviously something's wrong.
Yes. Despite what Shane thinks, I'm not coping particularly well.
Yeah, well, it's not easy on any of us, is it?
I don't need him running over to you telling tales.
He wasn't.
Has he told you how little he does around the house?
Now, look.
And how difficult he makes it for me?
Yeah, now, look. It sounds like you're taking it out on him. I mean, this marriage breakup wasn't my son's idea, Maria.
You certainly like to rub salt in the wound, don't you?
I'm just talking facts, woman. Oh, look. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all right? Danny come to see me yesterday.
What happened?
Well, he wanted to know if we'd split up because of him.
Oh, God, what did you say?
Oh, now, look, you don't think I'd tell him the truth, do you?
Oh, of course not. Sorry.
Any messages?
Oh, yes, someone just rang. Over there.
Oh, thanks. There's no phone number.
You've got the address, don't you?
I need a phone number.
Look, if you don't like the service, just find yourself someone else.
What do you make that?
$4,100.
That's funny, I make it $4.10.
Here you go. Compliments of the old man.
Thanks.
Things between you and that stripper still platonic?
Look, mate, are you asking for trouble or something?
Just a joke.
Yeah, well, why don't you just do some work, eh? Huh?
Greg, take no notice of him, please. Here. You're making a fool of yourself.
Typical.
Yeah. You worked out a plan of action for the Canberra job yet?
I'm just going to let it go.
But you've earned it.
Well, there's nothing else I can do. Except look elsewhere.
Still in banking.
If I can, or whatever else that tempts me.
Don't give up, Des.
I'm not going to rush it. But if something good comes along, I'm kissing this place goodbye.
Oh, mind if I come in?
Hello, Helen.
I thought about going into town and thought you might like to come with me.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, we can have lunch together. Is everything all right?
It isn't, is it?
Max was here earlier. I don't know what went wrong again. I really needed him. I needed to talk. We ended again fighting.
Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry.
Shane wants to move out, and Danny went to ask him if everything is his fault.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God. I should have told him that Danny isn't his son years ago.
Well, maybe you should. That doesn't make any difference about the way things are now, and that's the way you have to look to it.
What can I do?
How do you cope with a situation you don't know how to cope with? It's something I had to face when my husband died. I suppose you're having the same or similar sort of feelings. The regrets, the if-onlys.
Yes, Helen, but what's the answer?
There is no answer. You just have to realize that this is your life and things are the way they are, whether you like it or not. I know it sounds hard, Maria, but it's true.
Are you saying that I should give up on Max and let Shane walk out on me as well?
Heavens, no. I'm just saying stop churning over it. Look to the life you have instead of agonizing over the one you haven't. Huh. You coming into town with me or not?
I can't very well refuse, can I?
No.
Hello, Dean Canning, personnel. Can I help you?
Yes, look, my name's Paul Robinson. And I believe a friend of mine was going to have a word to you about my applying for a steward's position.
Who was the friend?
He's one of your pilots, Mr. Nick Berman.
Nick Berman? Oh, yes. Yes, I met Nick when he came through this time. He's quite a character.
Yeah. Well, look, what I want to know is what's the next step? Do I apply formally by letter, or would you like me to come in?
Well, you're welcome to come in and fill out an application form.
Oh, thank you.
Look, I don't know what Nick has told you, but he may have made things sound a little easier than they are. We've got a waiting list a mile long for stewards. It could be months before you be called for an interview.
Months? Well, sure. Look, thanks very much for your time and your help. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Can somebody check these figures for me?
Yes, I will in a moment when I've done this.
I'll do it. No, thanks. I'd like them to be accurate. They will be.
Des should be more careful with his attitude, don't you think? Why? Because Greg will go running to Daddy?
No, because he's already missed out on one opportunity. If he puts his head down and behaves, he'll get on.
That's exactly what he has done, and look where it's got him. Absolutely nowhere.
Now, Marilyn, it's not entirely true. Des knows why he didn't get on.
So do I, and I think it's rotten.
Well, you have to understand Mr. Arnold's point of view, basically.
No, I don't. I don't see it's anything to do with the bank who Des lives with. Anyway, they're only sharing.
Ah, yes, but we don't know what they're sharing.
Careful, Julie, you're turning green.
Oh, no, I'm not jealous. I just don't understand why he doesn't get another housemate if she's going to cause all this trouble.
It can be really blind sometimes, Julie.
It is not me that's being blind, Marilyn.
Oh, no? Then, how come you haven't noticed Greg's been getting you to do all his work?
He's learning, Marilyn, and he's not ashamed to ask for help. And it seems to me as though I'm the only one willing to show him the ropes.
He's using you.
Oh, rubbish, Marilyn. He's even asked me out to dinner for your information, as a sort of thank you.
Then I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Oh, Nick! Oh, hi. I suppose you want to help mow the lawn with me?
No, why are you doing it?
I offered, silly fool.
Listen, I rang the airline earlier.
Oh, yeah? Who'd you speak to? Dean Canning?
Yeah, he remembered you.
So he should. Helped me put away quite a few beers the other day.
He also said that I'd have to apply officially.
Well, that's the best way to go about it.
Yeah, and he said that I'd have a long wait before I'd get an interview, though.
I told you it was a tough field to get into.
Yeah, I just thought with your influence...
Well, seems I haven't got quite the influence with the airline I thought, eh?
No, it seems so.
He's here again. Who? Nick Berman.
Why do you say it like that? What's wrong with the guy?
Can't you see what's going on, Danny?
Maybe I'm stupid or something. Will you get to the point?
I'm talking about him and Mum.
They're just friends.
Well, I reckon it's more than that. I've seen the way that he looks at her and... Well, I'm not saying anything's happened, but it might.
You're just paranoid. He's terrific to me. Doesn't treat me like a kid. Sort of got respect for me.
Yeah, well, he's just being careful in front of Mum, because he's already bombed out with me.
You're being a bit rough, aren't you?
No, I'm not, Danny. Look, Mum's very vulnerable at the moment. She could be easily persuaded.
She can take care of herself. She's not a kid. Besides, mightn't be such a bad thing if she did find somebody else.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Well, I think it's none of our business.
Well, I do. And if he thinks he's going to take Dad's place around here, then he's got another thing coming. What are you doing?
What does it look like? Look, I came over to do the lawn. I thought I'd have a drink first, okay?
You like it round here, don't you?
For the most part.
Of course, you and Mum are old friends, though, aren't you?
That's right, we are.
Well, what about Dad? I thought you were supposed to be his friend as well.
And I am.
Well, what sort of a friend squires his best mate's wife around, hey?
It was your dad's choice to leave. Your mother's unhappy and needs the company.
Oh, and here you are, only too happy to oblige, hey?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, I reckon it stinks.
Well, that's too bad, because I'm not disappearing until Maria tells me to. And at the moment, I don't think that's on the cards.
Oh, you creep!
Grow up, Shane. Wow.
What do you think?
Was made for you.
Yes, that's what Helen said.
It's good to see you looking so cheerful.
We had a lot of fun. Helen is a wonderful woman.
She certainly is.
Thank you for doing lawn, Nick.
My pleasure.
Okay? You going to stay for dinner?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
No, I really have to go.
Something happened, hasn't it?
Shane and I had a bit of a set to. Nothing to worry about, but I think it would be diplomatic if I made myself scarce tonight.
What did he say?
Perhaps you should ask him. I'm a bit reluctant to involve myself in family matters, especially after what happened with Paul.
I've heard.
No, I can see Shane's point of view. He's only trying to protect you.
There's no excuse. He's behaving like a spoiled child. Can tell you, I've had enough.
Hi.
Hi, Danny.
I'll catch you later. Bye, mate.
See you.
Hi, Dad.
Paul? Go to uni today?
Nope. Looks like you were getting your wish after all.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's not going to be as easy to get into the airline as Nick said.
Why's that?
There's a huge waiting list ahead of me.
Well, sorry to hear that, Paul.
Yeah.
What did Nick have to say?
Not much.
He would have tried his best, you know. What now?
Wait, I suppose.
What are you going to do in the meantime?
I don't know.
I'll make a suggestion. Wouldn't do any harm for you to carry on with your studies until something comes up.
Yeah, I suppose it'll keep me off the streets, I guess.
Thanks.
Thanks. You going out tonight?
No.
I don't suppose you're in the mood missing out on a job like that.
Why did you tell your father I made a mistake with the credit analysis?
Why take the rap for something when you can pass it on to some other idiot?
Des, what are you doing?
Something I should have done days ago.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Hello?
Hello?
Where'd you get to today?
I went out with Helen. Shane, come here. I want to talk to you. Sit down.
Well?
You had an argument with Nick, didn't you?
So what?
What did you tell him?
I told him what I thought of him. Anyway, if you've already heard his version, you wouldn't be interested in mine.
Nick said nothing. Now explain.
I tried to hit him, if you must know.
Why, Shane?
Because I find his attitude to you insulting.
What attitude?
He's using you.
How? By doing so much for me?
It's as good a line as any.
Now, who is the one who is insulting? If somebody's using me, Shane, it's you. It's you. You have no regards for my feelings since your father left. You do nothing around the house, and I'm really fed up with your sulky, sarcastic manner.
Well, maybe I should do what I said I was going to and move out. That'd solve everything.
You do whatever suits you and don't give anyone second thought.
Second thoughts? What do you mean, second thoughts? I haven't stopped thinking about you or Dad or trying to get you back together. I just resent Nick Berman hanging around ready to take Dad's place.
He knows he couldn't do that.
Well, that's not the impression you're giving him. Maybe he has got a good reason to think that you're available now that Dad's out of the way. Let me ask you something. Did you have an affair with him that time when you left Dad?